Just a few weeks ago, Melissa Murphy and I, one of our coaches, were in Dallas working with one of our larger clients. I absolutely love getting out in the field and seeing what our clients and their teams are doing, and Melissa and I really enjoy seeing the effect that our content and tools have on the larger companies that we're associated with. But that's not what I'm here to share with you today. In fact, compared to the entire day-long meeting we had, what I'm sharing with you today may seem pretty small, but I can tell you that in just the past few weeks, it is becoming a big part of the efficiency of my days. See, in this meeting at about 9:15, with all 12 people in the room, almost everyone's phone started ringing at exactly the same time. This isn't something you see every day, so I asked what was going on. One of the executives in the room said, "None of us could stand dialing into our conference line every day for our huddle, so we found a conference service that would call us." I know most people probably would have just ignored the comment and jumped into the meeting. I'm a little different. I can't stand conference calls and the systems where you have to dial in and push in codes and navigate menus in order to finally talk to the person you're trying to talk to. It's hard enough from your desk in the office, but when you travel as much as I do and spend as much time out of the office as I have to, making these calls from a cell phone can be an exercise in frustration. So the service they were using is called Uber Conferencing, not to be confused with Uber taxi service or driving service. This is Uber Conferencing, and it's amazing. I'm not one to normally recommend services or apps or software, but when I find something that really has worked incredibly well for us and has bought us attention and efficiency and effort and energy back, I want to share it with you. And Uber Conferences has done exactly that. Here's why I love it. When you set up a conference call, you can easily select any contact in your system and then tell Uber Conference to call them when the call starts. When you answer, you hear, "Alex Charfen has invited you to a conference." It's fantastic. Then all you have to do is press 1 to join the call. This works so effectively that I've started booking all of my follow-up calls in Uber Conference so I don't have to think about making a call 10 minutes before it starts. I work right up until the beginning of the call, my phone rings, and I know it's time to get on. These guys have really thought of everything. As soon as you set up a call, you get an easy-to-read email with the details that include a calendar reminder you can add to Outlook, Gmail, or even Apple Calendar. Another reason I love it, each week I have at least 2 regularly scheduled calls. One for a company that I'm an investor in and a friend of mine and I advise, and another with one of my consultants. Uber's interface allows you to set up a call one time, and then it will repeat every week, every other week, or it will intelligently attempt to decide the monthly cadence for your call, like the first Friday of each month. This has saved me an incredible amount of time. On a lot of our conference calls, there is a ton of information exchanged, and we like to record them so we and our clients can go back and review if they want to. The recordings on Uber are so clear, and they happen automatically, that we've used dictation software to get a pretty decent transcript of the calls when we needed to. Now, getting to the recording is so easy. About 5 minutes after you hang up the conference call, you get an email with a link right back to it, or you can log into the system and see the recordings there. Over the last few years, we've used no less than 5 conference calling systems, and in all honesty, it's probably closer to 10 or more. With each of them, we found that there has always been one step of the process that made it so it didn't work. There was issues with call setup, call-ins, call scheduling, passwords, calls from international numbers, and more. One of the most prohibitive things was the price. When we finally found services that worked, we were paying almost $1 per minute. The best part of Uber might be just that. It's $10 a month for unlimited conferences with a local number, call in or call out, and if you want, you can add an 800 number for just another $10 a month. If you decide to give Uber a shot, let us know what you think in the comments below. I know that it made that setup and participation in conference calls for us actually fun and easy. I'd love to know what you think. Come back next week. We'll give you more information to help you move your business forward. We do everything we can to help you build a business around who you are so it will give to you indefinitely. I'll see you back here next week.